Hey everybody, this is Mary Mulliken, and I'm here to show you how to do a digital breakout using Google Forms. So starting out at the Google Forms kind of main page, you're going to go ahead and start a brand new form. This is going to kind of be your template for creating digital breakouts, and after you've created this first template, you can kind of reuse it, make copies of it as many times as possible as you need, and then just change the codes that they need to do to move forward. But as you can see, we're here at a blank form, and you can go ahead and title your form whatever you want. You can call it digital breakout or anything that has to do with whatever your breakout is about. Now, it'll automatically auto-populate with this first untitled question. This can be your first challenge. This can also be where you collect your student names, class periods, any kind of stuff that you need to do. I usually start out with names just so I know who participated. Once you have this basic question filled out, typically it will automatically go to what kind of question you're doing, and we are going to be using short answers for the whole template. You'll put whatever question you have or whatever you need them to fill out, and then you're going to go ahead and click required. This makes it so they are not able to move forward unless they answer this question. So we'll have it be required, and then we're going to go ahead and then get started on the actual digital breakout. I like having the digital breakout move page by page instead of having every single question just listed out on the form so they can kind of work ahead. So I like doing it section by section. So in order to do that, we're going to go ahead and click this add a section. As you can see, after this section, it's going to automatically move on to the next one. So this is where you can start your actual breakout. So for example, you'll have challenge number 1. Now you can add images, videos, titles, descriptions, anything else you want. Typically you'll start with a question, and this is where their code is going to go into. So code number 1. So say you want to have them answer, what is 2 plus 2? And in order to make it a digital breakout, you need it to be required. And then this is where they need a specific code to get on to the next section. And that's where you're going to click these 3 little dots right here. You're going to then click response validation. Okay. Now this is going to mean that you can't move forward unless you have these things figured out. So from here, you're going to go ahead and move to regular expression. That way you can use numbers, letters for your code, and then you want to have it be matches. This is so you need a specific code in order to move forward. So if the question was, what is 2 plus 2, and I want them to answer 4, then I would type that in. That means that the students must write FOUR in order to move on to the next thing. This custom error text allows you to have different things pop up when they try and type in a certain answer. So you could have try again, you could have write out the number, any of those different things. Sometimes I like to do little hints here. Also with this hint, spell out the number. So then they know that they're putting the actual word 4 rather than just the number 4. Once you have that, that would be your first challenge. You can go ahead and click add a new section, and you're going to do the same thing. Challenge number 2 or whatever you want to do. And then if you want to add an image, you can put in an image there. You can give them a link to a website, any of these different things. Have them watch a video and then answer a question related to that. But just remember, you will need to put the question, the code number 2. You can put any hints that you need to. It automatically changes that for you to short answer. You want to move it to required. Click those 3 little buttons, response validation, and then from number, you're going to go to regular expression, matches, whatever your original challenge was. So maybe it was to fill out a worksheet and then enter the code at the bottom of the page, or show your teacher this in order to get the code. And maybe that little slip of paper that you give your students after they've completed a worksheet has the code 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the bottom. Whatever it may be, You can kind of create codes and challenges as you wish, but in order to make it a true breakout, this response validation is really where you'll be able to move on and on and on. And again, then you'll just create a new section, same thing with your new question. You'll make it required. Required, response validation, regular expression, matches, type in whatever your code is, and then if you want to, you can do a custom error message. So as you can see, this is just kind of a basic of what it will look like. Now you can kind of see what the final product will look like. So you'd have your digital breakout. Obviously, you could kind of make this prettier or cuter, add fun GIFs and videos and stuff, but for right now, this is all we need. So we'll say name's Mary. And what is 2 plus 2? Code number 1, hence spell out the number. One other thing that I should mention is when you're making this, I tend to have all of them in, all of my answers, especially the worded ones, in caps lock. So reminding them that they need to use caps lock is a really good answer. Just because if, like this one, see the 4, it will allow me to move on. But if I didn't do the caps lock, if I just spelled it like that, it will say that try again thing. Or if I put the number 4, try again. You need to have it be exactly what your code is in. So don't forget to put caps locks, those types of things, any descriptions to let them know exactly how you want it to be. Then for this challenge, I think we did the number thing. Again, it all just kind of depends. And then remember, because you need to tell them to do it in caps lock or maybe let them know beforehand. And then again, it will end it for you. This is a great way to do worksheets by show me the worksheet and then you will get a code, or it can be anything like go to a certain website, read through this article, find the 15th word in the paragraph, anything that you want to make into a digital breakout or into a competition, you really can do. It's kind of open to your interpretation, and using the different sections and the response validation makes it so kids are not able to move on unless they have the specific code. Thanks so much.